Talking of which then, not bad, right?
Yeah, it was pretty fucking good.
That was pretty much as fun as you could. Loved it. I didn't imagine there would be that many people at 11 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
And so we're like going, welcome, good morning. If you've got a hangover, I'm very sorry, I'm going to be very shrill. Very high pitched.
Bloodstock, we know how it goes, right? Been here before?
This is my first time ever being here.
Oh, fantastic, even more so. So although there's always this nerves around the first bands on, whether it be the main stage, the Sophie stage, New Blood and so on, this lot are hungry for metal, and the heat isn't certainly driving people in towards the tent, so I felt like you were guaranteed, particularly the music you're bringing to the table, is people want to hear that shit this early in the morning.
That was our concern. We didn't know whether people would want to come out and see us. We were clashing with Hellfected on the New Blood stage, Red Method on the main stage. So obviously New Blood, we like to support the up and coming bands. Bands who've been through the metal to the masses. Then there's Red Method, who've got loads of hype about them. They've got a nice following with the kind of modern metalcore, new metal kind of crossover. Main stage, big opportunity for those guys. And then we find out that our slot's going to be on that on the Sophie stage, clashing with both of them. It's like a bit of a gut punch, but it's festivals, that's how it goes. So it's like we hope that some people come out and watch us, and then we see like a wave of people when they open up the stage. I described it to the other guys like it was 28 days later, where you see that wave of zombies running over the hill, and it was just like, oh. There's Ralph Wiggum is like, I'm in danger. Oh no, here we go.
I just found it humbling as fuck. I was like, going, as if they're coming here. I do vocals like I'm brushing my teeth.
Right.
Like, people have come down for that. Like, shit me.
Were you surprised then by how fast it went? Did you have a moment where you were able to stop and just drink in the sort of set that was?
No, there's no time.
Yeah.
We rehearsed the set and we made sure that the set was going to be enough time to fit in the 30 minutes. We didn't want to give ourselves too much time or not enough time to fit in. And then when we were going through, I had my phone on my top of the bass rig, so every now and again I go over going, oh wow, we're halfway through the set and we've played for 12 minutes. Like, what's going on?
We cut a song as well. It's
like in advance we normally play 11 tracks, but we decided on 10 today. We wanted to make sure that we didn't run over or we have to cut a song.
More for other bands as well as anything.
We didn't want to cause any issues for the other bands playing, but then it turned out that we were actually fully prepared and we finished the set like maybe a minute early or so.
But I'd like to have a massive shout out to Bloodstock crew, like the organisers. One of the greatest fucking, it's so efficient and they looked after us so well. So that's why cutting a song so that we're not like fucking over them or other bands or anything like that. They were great.
The stage crew were fantastic. The stage crew really did look after everything.
Perfect.
Any issues, they were straight on it. They were there to help. We were there for a couple of hours before we played, and anything we asked, they were like, right, yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that. Moving around the rigs, changing stuff to make it perfect for us.
So you feel well looked after?
Yes, very much so.
Massively,
very much
massively. We can't overstate that.
Of all of the tours and the festivals that we've played around the world, this is definitely one of the more better organised in terms of our time on stage. There was every member of the team was just there to help you to put things in place.
We know them by first name basis now. They were like that nice.
They introduced themselves to us. They were like, right, I'm the bass tech, I'm the drum tech, I'm the guitar tech. What you want, what you need. Do you need more of this, less of that? There's nothing that we couldn't have asked for too much. I mean, we could have tried, but we didn't. But they were definitely there.
I mentioned that too many cigarettes last night, and all of a sudden it's like, we need a stack of vocal zones here. Stat! Awesome! Holy shit!
What about the build leading to the festival, and when you got announced and you were part of that, did you get a lot of fan response? Did you notice a lot of people going, oh sweet, we're looking forward to seeing you? A lot of focus on you?
Yeah, we got a lot of people like, finally, we've wanted to see Crepitation and Bloodstock for a long time. We've been bubbling away since 2005 in the underground UK scene, so it's been like really good for us to be given this opportunity. A lot of our fans, a lot of our friends come to this festival year in, year out. So they were like, we've always wanted to see you guys play this festival. So to be given the opportunity to have such a big crowd and people come out, it was very humbling. It was very, made us feel really warm and fuzzy inside. So.
Welcome.
Very much so.
Which is the total feeling you want when you're only a slam death metal band, warm and fuzzy inside.
Yeah, oh god, yeah.
Pandemic though, guys. I mean, the underground British scene, it can be messy at the best of times. Following the pandemic and the closures, and no one wondering what venues were going to survive when it came back. Crepitation, Do you feel that you've come out the other side of it stronger and better for it?
Funnily enough, when the lockdown restrictions ended, within 3 days, we were on tour with Party Cannon.
Yep.
Lovely.
We had our tour booked with Party Cannon at the Kings of Slam tour last year.
Yep.
With Twitch of the Death Nerve as well, and we were like, there was so many extensions to whether the restrictions were going to be lifted, and we were really concerned that our tour was going to be cancelled. They lifted on the Monday, and then Wednesday we were on tour. And it was like, oh, is it going to happen? And then we went on tour, and the amount of people who came out and just lost their minds straight after lockdown, straight after all restrictions were lifted. And we were playing shows in Nottingham, Manchester, and London.
During July, that was hot.
It was a heat wave very much like this, and everybody came out. And the amount of times that people would walk by, so we were like, we needed that. That's exactly what we needed. Like 2 years, 2.5 years in lockdown, and then people were like, that's what we needed. We needed a good party, we needed a good mosh. Yeah, it was fantastic. So we came out of it at a really good time for us, but we also spent a lot of the time in lockdown writing new material for the new album, and staying as productive as we could.
So you've been able to take as much positive things out of it as you possibly could.
That's the only way that you can deal with life itself.
Yeah.
You get shit hands, just take it with the most positivity that you possibly can do. Hit it with negativity, then it's a spiral from there.
It's like poker. If you get a shit hand, you just play your poker face and you just see your way through it, and you can still win. Doesn't matter.
Have you seen my poker face? It's bad, man. Terrible. Like, I can't play poker
face. We definitely did the best that we could, and we feel like we came out of it quite positively, all in all.
Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that.
Well, we're all good mates, aren't we? So we look after each other.
We all live close to one another, except for Mark, who lives down south. But we were having like Zoom calls, and we keep it in touch during lockdown, just checking in on each other as well, having kind of like online writing sessions, brainstorms, discussing like new designs, song titles and stuff for the album. We managed to do a compilation of all material and a live DVD during lockdown as well, to kind of keep us tied over. So we signed up with a couple of labels to do a bit of a compilation release while we were still focusing on just the next album and stuff. So kept it with the releases, kept on active online and stuff.
Well, what's next then, basically? Because although this always feels like a culmination of a specific journey, Bloodstock you've done, Sweet you can relax, but it's August and 2022 still has many months left.
Well, we played 3 new songs today. 3 songs out of our 13-track album.
We've got a new album. Drums are recorded. The guitar recording session will start probably next week after we get back.
Cool.
So winter 2022-23, we'll see the release of our next full-length album. We've started booking European festival slots next year, European tour, and we're looking at some other further afield international dates as well.
Incredible.
So we're in talks about the likes of Australia, Asia, potentially India, America. So we're trying to push what we can, start building the hype, start building the interest ahead of next summer. Really, next summer's going to be spring. 23 is going to be really big for us.
Wow, it's incredible. A literal train is not just moving; it is barreling down that track.
Constantly.
Guys,
I love that analogy.
We often use it in reference to try and get people to jump on these trains before it takes off, be part of it.
We're just the people who are hanging on the back with our legs trailing in the
air. But you're still there.
Trying to get a free ride.
Guys, thank you so much for taking the time to do this.
Thanks for having us.